Colleagues, on behalf of the UEL, I would like to express that we welcome the report and the motion for resolution in general, and thank the rapporteur for his detailed work in order to discern the nature of the Daesh atrocities as deliberately designed strategical activity with the final aim of the annihilation of non-Sunnite and non-Arab communities and minorities in Syria and in Iraq, and possibly across the globe. I have deliberately chosen the words non-Sunnite and non-Arab and enlarged the Daesh area of activity to possibly encompass the globe, partly detaching myself from the report. For if we take a closer look into the Daesh activities, we will see that these atrocities are justified in the narrow meaning of the concept jihad, which encompasses the annihilation of all who do not bow before the will of their creed. And on the other hand, in Syria and in Iraq, Kurds, who are mostly of Sunnite belief, have been directly targeted by Daesh for annihilation. The reason they have survived is not that their creed is not targeted by Daesh, but their degree of organization and combat capacities to repel Daesh forces out of Rojava, the Western Kurdistan. Therefore, we should keep in mind that Daesh's genocidal orientation is not limited to different beliefs, but extends to non-Arabic ethnicities and particularly Kurds of Iraq and Syria, as well as of the globe. On the other hand, while the PACE extends its attention to settling the matters with Daesh, as the war with Daesh closes to a possible end, we should also use this opportunity for autocriticism. We must not forget that the peoples of Syria in the hands of Daesh are paying the price of a miscalculated US-backed proxy war to realign forces in the Middle East. Their plight stems not only from the Daesh's ruthlessness, but is an inevitable consequence of an Islamic-based revolt that was apparently encouraged by the US with no political program or reliable leadership, never mind any political calculation of a possible outcome. Unfortunately, the Assembly, as we had raised as far back as 2013, too, was not immune of this same myopic approach as it had anticipated in its April 2012 resolution 1878 that Assad's regime is coming to an end. This perspective of near collapse of the regime has inevitably led the West, and particularly Ankara, turn a blind eye to or complicity in the atrocities and massacres by the so-called moderate Free Syrian Army, at least 50% of which comprised of Al-Qaeda-linked al-Nusra and other jihadists, what finally boiled into the IS as the report explicitly depicts. Thus, the Western military support channeled through Turkey's borders to Free Syrian Army for a forcible regime change was inevitably acquired by these ruthless IS reactionaries who have recently vowed to unite to fight for the rule of Sharia in Syria. Thank you.